Hi, my name is Angel, and I think I'm going to speak for every parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, every loved one that there is out there. There's been so many deaths upon kids and shootings and e- everything just upon these kids' deaths. Where does it end? You know, all of these kids that had died in Connecticut has been a real tragedy, and I couldn't imagine losing one of my kids. They're my life. And we just have to sit back and ask ourselves, as not only a community, but a world of when does this violence end? There has been so many people that has gotten into these schools to be able to kill our kids. How is that? How is it that all of these people can get in and just do this to our kids? They're supposed to be um, guards and everything. But all it does is take one slip up, as this guy in Connecticut did, showing his brother's license as if he knew the people in the school. And it shouldn't be like that. We as parents have to feel the safety of our kids. And if we don't send our kids to school, we get charged for that. Where shouldn't the school and everybody else feel that the safety of our kids is in their best interest? It's not anymore. Our schools have become ridiculous, and it shouldn't be right. We have kids that are taking guns to school. We have, you know, people just being able to go into our kids' schools and just lash out like they do. That isn't even right at all. We shouldn't have to wonder when our kids get on that bus, is that the last time that I'm ever going to see my child? And nowadays, you almost have to expect that. I think that this government needs to do something better about the safety of our children. You know, every president can sit there and raise taxes of these people that are working and paying taxes and everything else. Where can't they raise taxes just a little bit to help protect our schools, our children, our nation? You know, it's got to end somewhere. And I think what needs to be put in place is called a child's law. And I think in this child's law, there needs to be um, two doors that you should go through. When you enter a school, the first doors that are mainly locked, and you have to, talk to the secretary in the schools and everything. Yeah, that's okay. But as soon as you go through the second door, that's unlocked. It shouldn't be like that. I think what needs to happen is there should be a metal detector that you have to walk through when you exit that or when you enter that first door. And then you talk to the secretary or whoever is in the office to be able to go through that main door. We have to protect our kids. If we don't protect our kids, then who is gonna? It ain't right that so many children have to die because our schools, they get by on just so much. And it's not right. Where does it end? Where does the violence of all of these innocent children end? Where? Because if we don't ask ourselves that, who's gonna? Yeah, all these presidents and governors and everything else can speak out in their communities and in different communities about how much of a tragedy all of this stuff is, but they don't feel the pain that a mother's go through. They don't feel the pain that the grandparents and the aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, they don't feel none of that pain. They don't. Because to them, it's just a paycheck, in my opinion. I couldn't imagine losing one of my kids to to a shooting at a school or a kid taking a gun on the bus. There's been so many of that lately. Look at Ohio, who, what is it, 6 or 8 years old, taking a gun on the bus and killing another kid? Where is that even right? Where do we, as parents, have to draw the line? And there should be a safety thing on the bus, too, in my opinion. How many kids are getting hurt on school buses? Yeah, the school buses have cameras. The school buses can prove what went on. But that's not protecting our kids. We have to protect our kids. And the only way to do that is to get something going. We have to go somewhere to this government and find out how to pursue getting this stuff done. And it should be a child's law. We as parents should feel the safety of our children going to school, not wonder when are we going to see our children again. I don't know how to get this started, so this is my first attempt is on YouTube, and hopefully it could just go from there. I thank you all for watching my video, and I just hope that each and every one of you will agree to the stipulations of what should happen in our world. So many people is dying, and yeah, there's plane accidents, and there's car accidents out there that people, do die in and everything else, and those, don't get me wrong, they're just as traumatic. But to go in a school or on a school bus, the one place where we feel that our kids are safe and knowing, and just looking on how much school shootings and bus shootings and everything is happening. It's gotta end. It does. We have to feel the safety. We as parents have to feel the safety of our children when they leave our custody. I hope. I hope that each and every one of you will agree to me. They can raise taxes on all of these working people out there for crappy stuff, in my opinion. It's stuff to help protect us and everything else, but what do we do to protect our children? I think that if they're going to raise taxes on anything, they need to lower. Instead of giving all of the governments and everything raises, they should keep their paychecks just the same and raise our taxes to help us pay for the safety of our children. That's what I'm hoping for. And that, I feel, is in the best interest of each and every one of us. How many of us would actually be willing to have our taxes raised to protect innocent children? I thank you for watching my video, and I just hope that I can make a difference. Thank you.